I have in front of me a first edition of Samuel Beckett's first work of fiction. It's a group of short stories. It's called More Pricks Than Kicks, published by Chatto and Windus in London in 1934. It was part of a series. You can see the CW. There are several books in this series, of which this is by far the most uncommon. Just to go through, there was no subsequent printing of this book, so you just get this one book. It was published as No Information About Chatto and Windus, 1934. And you can see here, in fact, this is also a presentation copy from Beckett. The presentation is to a family member, I think a cousin or an aunt, and it's quite late. You can see the hand it's later than the book. And normally it's not ideal in a presentation copy. If I can just show you underneath the jacket, which is, as you will see, extremely fragile. There's several things to note. Now, the lettering was done blue on a sand-coloured, and it flakes off. Quite often when we see copies of this book, and it's not a common book in any condition, the lettering has worn away. None of which matters with this copy, because the piece of paper that surrounds it, the dust jacket, is known literally in 3 copies. There may be a 4th copy, it may be a ghost. It was listed in the catalogue in the mid-80s, but we don't know whether it actually existed or not. Beckett became obviously very famous as really as a playwright of difficult plays, Godot, Endgame. But actually, at this time in his life, he was, he was thought of as one of the great coming comic novelists. And though these short stories are not well sustained, really, they're nothing like the great Murphy or Watt or Mollie Roe, the trilogy. This book remains by far, his scarcest book in dust jacket. We have more information on this book and lots of other books by Beckett on the Peter Harrington website.